Welcome back to Battle Buds, where it's our mission to help gamers deepen their connection to gaming through community and competition. Now, it's been about 45 days, 12 hours, and 49 minutes since Black Myth Wukong has hit the scene. And that's around enough time where we can finally have a battle inspection of Game Science's first AAA title. Now, let's start with Game Science. Who are they? They're a private company that was founded on June 13th, 2014. Their founders are ex-Tencent Game employees, and Tencent Game is the company that makes Pokemon Unite, so I was really excited to learn that. Now, Game Science has released the mobile games 100 Heroes and Art of War Red Tides before they started development on Black Myth Wukong in 2018. In August 2020, Game Science released the trailer for Black Myth Wukong as a way to recruit more talent for the company. And after that trailer went viral, they had people coming up to their home offices, their corporate offices, as well as people from all around the world, even deciding to pay for their own work visas to get a part of this company. The development team ended up expanding to over 140 employees if we're going by the game's credit list. When you actually take a look at their site, it is slick, I'm not gonna lie to you, Chief. This site made me realize, like, man, do I want to be a game developer? That office looks dope. That looks like a cool place to work. And it seems that it's first time a company, well, I don't say the first time, but first time in a long time that our company seems proud of the games they're making. And it's even one of their slogan, make games you're proud of, which is really promising. And I think they actually nailed it with Black Myth Wukong. Now, let's get to the story inspiration of Black Myth Wukong, and that's Journey to the West. Journey to the West is a Chinese novel published in the 16th century during the Ming Dynasty and is attributed to Wang Shengyin. Definitely probably mispronounced that, my bad, brother, but it is regarded as one of the great Chinese novels and has been described as arguably the most popular literary work in East Asia. Now, this novel is a fictionalized account of the pilgrimage of a Chinese Buddhist monk who was journeying to India to collect Buddhist scriptures. And along his journey, he was provided with 3 protectors who agreed to help him in order to atone for their sins. One of those protectors was Song Wukong. Now, I did not know much about him, so I had to go out to our old friend Wikipedia and actually look into his character and what his background is. Song Wukong, often called the Monkey King, was born on Flower Fruit Mountain from a stone egg that formed from the ancient rock created by the coupling of heaven and earth. After seeing one of his fellow monkeys die of old age, he decides to travel around the world to find a way to live forever. In the midst of his travels, he ended up running into this Grand Master who taught him the 72 heavenly methods of transformation and a somersault cloud, which allowed him to travel 108,000 li almost instantaneously, which equates to around 33,554 miles. After angering several gods and coming to the attention of the Jade Emperor, he is given a minor position in heaven as the keeper of horses, so they can keep an eye on him. Once he realized that that was the lowest position in heaven and was not considered a full-fledged god, he became angry and returned to his mountain to put up a flag and called himself the Great Sage, which was equal to heaven. Now, the Jade Emperor did not like that and dispatched celestial soldiers to arrest him, but none succeeded. After the failed arrest, the Jade Emperor had no choice but to appoint him to be the guardian of the Heavenly Peach Garden. The different varieties of peaches in this garden bear fruit every 3,000, 6,000, and 9,000 years, and eating them will bestow you with immortality and other gifts. So, Wukong ate nearly all the peaches. All of them. Now, his primary weapon is his staff, which makes sense because it's the only thing he can use in the game. But I did not actually understand his staff and what it all is. And it's kind of cool how the game shows minute details of this. First, the staff weighs 17,550 pounds. It can shrink down to the size of a needle and he keeps it in his ear. His staff was originally a pillar supporting the undersea palace of the Dragon King of the East Sea, but the Dragon King bet Wukong that he could not pull the support from its place. When he actually did and swung it around with ease, the Dragon King labeled Wukong as a thief. After learning these things and realizing how the game has taken these minute details and placed them beautifully into the game, makes me respect game science and enjoy looking for their next AAA titles. While playing this game, the combat system and mechanics made it feel like I was free to create any type of combat I wanted. I was free to explore. I was free to try different ways, try different attacks, try different skills, and it gave me a very Devil May Cry vibe, like Devil May Cry 2, maybe some Ninja Gaiden vibes. Now, the character progression and abilities, it's so cool that I can reclaim all my sparks at any moment I want to build a whole new type of gameplay. And I think that's the first time I've experienced something like that, and I'm really here for it. I need to see more of that. Just like Dark Souls, I get stuck. I get stuck a lot, and I lean on communities heavy for that. So yes, I go to Reddit. I know Reddit people have opinions, but the Reddit community for Black Myth Wukong, it seems like it's pretty strong, sitting around 350,000 users at the time of recording, and being able to scroll through, see a collection of memes, see a collection of actually cosplays, and also helpful tips and tricks, and always the good payback clips where people go back in New Game Plus and beat things that frustrated them the first time. The Reddit page also has a link to a wiki page if you're interested in more detailed information, the actual stats, the actual weapons, deeper guides. This is actually a good place to go. Now, granted, it does look like a 90s forum page, but the information's great. Now that's it for the community side. Now what about the competition side? When it comes to competition in this game, there's not room for much PvP, there's not room for much PvE, but there is much room for PvMe, PvU. This is one of those games where the competition really comes down to fighting yourself, trying to get better at beating a boss, trying not to use as many heal items, trying to explore every little bit, nook and cranny of this game, finding every special item, finding every meditation point, finding everything you can about this game, all to get that coveted 100% platinum reward. Black Myth Wukong. It's the first game in a long time where I've bought it, downloaded it, and been satisfied day one, first second, first time of pressing the X button, being smitten. I truly believe that my mouth was open for like 40 seconds on my live stream when I first played this game. But for a game to be able to give me that type of feeling, that type of awe, that's what gaming's about. That's what it means to be a AAA company. That's what it means to be a developer who cares about games that impress yourself. Things like that is what makes us love companies. Me personally, FromSoft, CD Projekt Red, back in the day, Infinity Ward, back in the day, Activision, Naughty Dog. All companies who pour their all into their work to provide you an awe-worthy experience. And that's going to wrap up this battle inspection of the Black Myth Wukong. If this video has provided you with any interest, any inkling of wanting to experience this game, do yourself a favor and please go out and get it. Game Science put their foot in this one, and all gamers should experience what it's like for a AAA title to provide you with an experience that is worthy of your $60. If you already have this game, share your experiences. Go find a community and go find other gamers who have played this game and discuss with them. Talk to them about your wins, talk to them about your losses, talk about different strategies you use for different bosses. And if you don't have a community like that, hey, join our Discord. There you'll find the links to all the research I did to this video, as well as a community forum to discuss your strategies, wins, and losses. Until next time, always embark on the journey of bettering yourself. Battle, grow, repeat. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.